Hey there, welcome back. Got another villain for you. This Disney villain. This is Ursula from the Disney Series 1. I regret not getting a lot of these when they came out. I don't think I got any of them back in 2016, which is kind of a shame because I was really not into buying the blind bags at that time, at least not as much. But yeah, I have her now. She looks great. There's 360 of her. And I was kind of on the fence about this one, similar to when I got a lot of the Disney 100 packs with Cruella de Vil. Really like the figure, really like the film and the villain. I just think it's not like she's not a favorite villain of mine. But I do think she's a really great one. I was just on the fence. I'm like, should I? I'm like, eh. But I decided, you know what? She was gonna look great on the wall, especially with that yellow coat. She definitely stands out. And then Ursula's the same way. I have the Ariel one here, so I can compare a little bit. They match perfectly, as you would expect. I do think Ariel's the better figure, but I think Ursula has the better look. They definitely match each other really well. I definitely really love the Ariel. Like, I think probably is the best design figure of the Series 1, but I think my favorite's probably Syndrome, just because I love the Incredibles so much. But yeah, Little Mermaid's like top tier Disney. Like everyone, pretty much you can agree. The first one is like banger Disney. That's like the golden era, back when they were amazing. And the live action one, I didn't see it. I didn't care. I didn't bother. It did well enough. But this first one is so good, and part of that is Ursula's character. She has a lot of good lines and a great song and just a great look and a great death scene. If you haven't seen The Little Mermaid, spoiler alert, she dies at the end with this trident impaled in her chest. So yeah, they went there. You know, it's fair enough. She deserved the death. It's just a dark one. A lot of Disney villains have dark, depressing, like their death scenes are very deserving, but also very dark. Uh, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. The figure is great though. It's got she has a special piece, which is the lower half. Essentially, she just has a standard minifig head, hair, and torso, but instead of the bottom, it's got like a new piece at the time for 2016, and it's still exclusive to Air. Actually, I think there's a new Little Mermaid set, and it's like a clamshell. That thing is awesome. But the Ursula in that set, I think it might use this piece. It's not the same Ursula; it's a different take, but I think it's the same piece. I was gonna say it wasn't, but I think it is. Anyway, it's a great piece. It's all black. It's got a great design to it. I'll talk about that in a minute, but I want to talk about her accessory. In this case, it's fine. It's a trident, and it's a reference to the end of the film where she steals Triton's trident and tries to murder Ariel and Eric, mostly Eric. And yeah, she gets stabbed with her own trident, which is karmic. But yeah, the trident's fine. It's very nice. It's a golden piece. I think this was actually first designed for Lego Atlantis, which I think is one of the greatest underrated Lego themes like ever. Like that's like one of the coolest Lego themes. It's also underwater, funny enough. So, you know, they're kind of connected in that. Imagine if Atlantis and the Little Mermaid was in the same universe. Could you imagine? That would be interesting. But yeah, the trident, it's fine, it's cool, it's whatever. I feel like they could have included like her eels. I forgot the eels' names, but they're super dumb in a good way. They're like super ridiculous. They could have included them instead. That would have been good, or like a different accessory. I don't know. The trident's fine, but yeah, it's all right. I feel like we should get King Triton next. Like, why don't we have him or Eric? That's kind of sad. Because Little Mermaid's like top of the line of Disney, like quality-wise, it's a great film. Why do we not have them? Anyway, the design is great. The hair is a new piece, or it's still exclusive, which is nice. Um, I guess I have to talk about this lower piece because that is only for Ursula figs. And it's really nice. If I can zoom in, if it will let me. And it's good. You can see the back printing is shaped really well, or the back design is really nice. You can see the front has her like bodice because she is so overweight. And she's like a sea witch, and she's just so evil. Definitely one of the most vile villains that Disney has done. I think Frollo from Hunchback is definitely the evilest Disney villain ever, and that'd be amazing to get him. But yeah, Ursula is just so evil. Which it's fine, it's good. He's got the tentacle piece. This is interesting because this is actually very similar. Well, I guess. So I also have Hades from Hercules, another great film. As it focuses, as it shows the background. But Hades has a similar piece where it's different because he's a god and he's like the god of the underworld, and he has the toga, but it's got the smoke coming out from the bottom. And it works really well. It just reminds me of Ursula. I'm not the first one to say this, okay? Many people have said it, but I'm just saying, like, it's really reminiscent. Hades is a great figure. But yeah, it's just very similar. And I wanted to compare against Syndrome, kind of because the hair is similar. And I think Syndrome's a better figure, but Ursula looks really good with that piece. And Syndrome looks taller because of the cape. But yeah, I will do a video on him soon. I've just got to get the tile. But yeah, it's just a comparison. And yeah, the fig is nice. I guess I'll have to take apart. Okay, I'm only gonna do this once. So the the bottom piece is connected just like a normal minifig legs. It's built into it. So it has the bodice front, and then it's got the back. And the tentacles especially are really well done. It's very nice. It's very animated, which is perfect. And then the torso printing is fine. It's pretty good. You can see the necklace that she takes Ariel's voice, puts it in there, saves it for later. That's a really cool piece, just printing wise. Could have been nice to get that in an actual piece, but it's all right. And the back printing is pretty boring. It's not much, which it's purple. It's fine. You know, it matches. She's got the bare arms, and the face is perfect. It's like Captain Hook, where the face is so perfectly designed, like it's almost too perfect. It's got the smile and the eyeliner and it's so good. It's so good. The hairpiece is still new. It's still only for her, which is nice. It's got her white hair flowing in the sea, the gray streaks on the sides, and I got the connection on the top, and it's very well done. It's very nice. And no second face, which, that's alright. The Disney Series 1 had only one face for each, which, you know, it doesn't bother me. Later series will definitely up the game and make more faces available, but it's good at the time. You know, you just need this face. It's fine. She's evil. She's smiling. She looks very happy with herself, which is pretty accurate. So, big fan of this one. I like it. I don't think I like it as some of the other villain minifigs. Like, I don't love it like I do Jafar. Like, Jafar is like top tier Disney villain and top tier Disney villain minifig. Like, Hades is up there. Syndrome. Dr. Facilier especially is underrated. But yeah, I love the film as well. Sequels, I didn't see them. I don't know about those, so you know, don't ask me about that. But the Ursula fig is pretty awesome. She goes perfectly with Ariel, of course, but also goes well with like a set if you have like a palace or something. It goes pretty well. The trident is kind of disappointing. Like, it's just a carryover. Like, it would have been nice to get like an eel P, like two of the eels, like her eel friends or whatever. That just would have been better, but you know, she looks great. Hopefully in Series 4 we'll get Prince Eric, as lame as he was. it would have been, it'd just be nice to get him. And then King Triton for sure needs to have a fig. But yeah, that's about it. Let me know what you think of Ursula. Do you like her? Do you I think she's like top tier for sure. Like of the Disney villains for sure. There's so many good ones. They're almost all amazing. Like there's some that kind of suck, like Hopper from A Bug's Life, but that's for another time. Let me know what you think of this fig. And do you like The Little Mermaid, or do you like the remake better, or do you like the sequels better? And what do you think of this fig? Do you like it or do you not? Let me know down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Stay tuned and have a great day.